Hello Army sports car racing fans. It's been quite the weekend here at Silverstone, and today you join me and team principal Ted for a bit of a roundup of the weekend, how we found it, highlights. Obviously we're going to talk about the Haas garage visit, but yes, today it's a little bit of a sit down, catch up with Ted and just talked about the weekend, a little bit more about Army Motorsports and our time here at the British GP in Silverstone. Enjoy. Morning, team principal Ted. We've been here since Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Sunday morning, bit of a wrap up for the week. I know we've still got the race to go, but I think a bit of a reflection on how the week's been as a team, as a principal. How's it been for you?
Yeah, so we did this event last year and that was fantastic. We thought it couldn't really get any better, but you know, this year has absolutely blown last year out of the water in many ways. You know, from when we got here on Wednesday, the sun was shining, which was a big difference from last year, which was good. And then from there, it's just been getting bigger and better. We've got more cars on the stand this year than we did last year. We've got more people, which is really important because we're having to engage with so many people here. Like from last year, the comparisons are huge. There are so many more people here this year than there was last year, and there was 400,000 people here last year. So I don't know what the figures are yet, but it's going to be very strong. We've been probably talking to the majority of them over the last few days, and your voice obviously going is a testament to the amount of talking we've been doing. So, you know, there's been so much engagement going on with regards to the Ferrari. Obviously, that's a real centerpiece for our team. It's really drawing in a lot of purebred motorsport fans, but it's just everyone loves a Ferrari, you know. Who doesn't like being able to sit in a Ferrari, hear a Ferrari rev up, and just do general Ferrari things? But it's also been a good opportunity to bring some of our sponsors here as well. People like Rosie and Java, who are a team sponsor of the 116 trophy car. Fantastic. We've been doing loads of work with some of it as well, just spreading the brand and hopefully helping us on our way to bigger and better things in the future, because without the sponsors...
Le Mans, baby!
Yeah, without the sponsors, we're never going to get anywhere. So, you know, it's really important to feed it forwards and backwards and have that sort of mutual partnership going on. And it's just great, you know. It's the British Formula 1. The sun's been shining the majority of the time. Can't ask for more. It's been a great week.
Absolutely. And like I say, the Ferrari, while it has been the centrepiece, there's been plenty of love for the Saxo, and of course the BMW, like kids even getting sitting. It's like it's a race car.
Yeah.
Kids
definitely.
are enjoying sitting in it. People are enjoying sitting in it. You know, it has been getting a lot of love and attention, hasn't it? So which is great. And I think what's really been nice is people asking the questions of what this all is.
Yeah, definitely.
What this car's all about, what this car's all about. So from your perspective, getting Army Motorsport brand out there, you know, how has that been to talk about the series that we're involved in? So
the corporate branding and the whole message of Army Motorsport and the fact that it exists has always been a real, not a bugbear, but it's been a difficult hurdle to come across. So many people are in the army or the military and they don't realise there is a motorsport avenue to go down. So everyone's familiar with military teams having football, rugby, tennis, athletics and stuff, but motorsport's very niche, and it's not until you come here where the true sort of motorsport fans flock to, and they see these opportunities. I know for a fact we've had, over the last 3 or 4 days, 10 to 15 people that are going to follow up with an email to see how they can get involved in the team, whether it's in the race car team or the rally team or the karting team. You know, there's loads of opportunities going on, and I really enjoy explaining to people that these opportunities exist, because I remember when I've always been into cars ever since I was little, and myself and Will, who drives the Ferrari, always wanted to find a way within the army to explore that, and we really struggled to find it until around 2015 when we realised that this existed, albeit at a very much smaller capacity. And you know, ever since I've been sort of involved in the running of the team over the last few years, I've really focused on trying to get our message out there, whether it's the corporate branding, coming to events, or just trying to make us look good with the clothing and what have you. I think we're getting there, but there's still a lot of work to do, and we can only do that work by coming to big events like this and continuing to do some really good spicy stuff, obviously because we race nationally. So, you know, lots of people know that we're out there, but it's the internal community in the military that I think maybe struggles at times to know that we exist.
Yeah.
So
I just want to touch on something you said there. Opportunity.
Opportunity.
And we had unbelievable.
Oh, did we have an opportunity?
Haas.
Oh wow.
The paddock pass to go down into Haas, meeting Gunter and his team. You know, I know we've already put the video out, and if you haven't already seen it, please go back and watch it. But let's just talk about that very, very quickly before we wrap up here.
Yeah.
Wow, what an experience, what an opportunity, as we keep saying. Seeing that level of motorsport, but also such a down-to-earth team.
Yeah.
And how did that? It's almost like, not level, let's say, but bringing that across to our ethos as well. It didn't feel too far from home.
No, absolutely not. You know, we were very lucky to get some VIP passes to go down to the paddock in the early afternoon. We went through some of the garages. We actually got into the Haas garage properly, got around the actual F1 cars, fantastic. Spoke to all the mechanics that were working on Kevin Magnussen's car, and got a real good insight into the technicalities of the car. And you know, we saw a lot more than we ever anticipated we would have, and it was just absolutely mind blowing.
The gearbox.
Oh yeah, the gearbox. Like you think an F1 car gearbox would be huge, but the reality is, it's just like I don't know what it is, but it's just it's got loads of it's like a bag of sugar with loads of bits on it, and that was weird because I've never seen a gearbox like that. But that's really cool, and you know, we didn't do that experience last year for whatever reason, and that's why this year is so much better than last year, from my perspective anyway. But you know, we were down the paddock. We saw loads of the celebrities. We've got a lot of the drivers. Obviously, you had a lot of selfies with various people, which was fantastic. You know, no, but it's fantastic because we didn't do that last year. So to have that opportunity this year was brilliant. And then we heard a few rumours that there might be a couple of people coming up to the military village to come and show and tell or what have you. But Gunther Steiner came to our little awning here and had a little chat with a few of us, and
practically offered Will a job.
Yeah, so you know, when Will explained that he rebuilt the gearbox a couple of weeks ago, Gunther's eyes just lit up, and he was like, "Wow, here's my new gearbox engineer." It's like, so Will's busy writing a CV because he's coming towards the end of his time in the army, so he's looking for good opportunities, and it's just fantastic. You know, Gunther Steiner is an ex-military man himself, and we obviously shared a lot of things in common, and it was just really good to talk to him on a personal level without all the sort of faff of the media kind of you get. It was just very not intimate, but it was just very personable, and it was just spoke to him like a normal person, and it was just fantastic. You know, that is really, really good stuff, and you know, maybe there could be something to work on in the future with maybe with Haas or what have you, because lots of positive talk. But yeah, wow, what a day! What a day Thursday was,
and what a weekend overall.
Yeah, and you know, it's race day today, so we'll be off to see the racing in a few. Well, about 1 o'clock. Got a few extra tasks to do, which will get us up close to the action. And then we'll have another final party tonight. Pack up and go home.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ready for
Snetterton, end of July, yeah. So all the AFRC cars will be running at Snetterton on the Saturday. Should be 12 to 14 cars, hopefully. And then on the Sunday, the 116 Trophy car will be going out again, hopefully building on the success that we had at Croft with that top 10 finish. Hopefully see something similar, if not a little bit better, going forward there.
That's it.
Yeah.
And final thought of the weekend, final highlight, or just final summary, 10-second summary of the weekend.
10-second summary. This is an opportunity that not many people get hold of.
Absolutely.
And I am absolutely positive and keen that we'll come here again next year with a bigger and better brand, more people, more cars. And all I ask is for people just to hop on for the ride and see how we get on and where we end up in the future, because I think our future is going to be pretty bright. And watch this space, I think.
So we're growing and we are showing.
We are growing and we are showing. That's going on a tagline on a hat.
Right, mate. As always, Ted, thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much, Dan. Have a great one.
Well, Army Sports Car Racing fans, that concludes another short episode with the Army Sports Car Racing team and the catch-up with team principal Ted. Of course, a big thanks to Staff Sergeant Dan Tedstone for his time, and of course the incredible efforts that he puts in to making this team what it is. And of course, thank you to you guys who help us, who like the channel, who subscribe and support us on this motorsport journey to even bigger and better things. Like I say, it's been an incredible weekend here at Silverstone for the British GP, and of course we've got plenty more content to come with Snetterton on the way. I've been Staff Sergeant Dan Moughton, and this has been the Army Sports Car Racing Team. We'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.